Okay, back in about 1980, 81, maybe before the mid-80s, I was trying to figure out how to make a really special beads. Very well shaped, very consistent. And at first I took a dowel rod and put basically a nail, for lack of a better term, in the end of the dowel rod and use that to shape my beads, spin them and shape them. And then it dawned on me that there was another tool available, and they're called pin vises. And I've been using a pin vise for all of my shaping for many years. And these are examples of pin vises. Probably the best thing that you can do for yourself is just buy one of these 4-piece sets. You can probably find them on Harbor Freight or eBay or whatever. They come 4 different sizes, obviously, and then they have different size holes in them, so you can use varying size pins, which I'm just going to use the term pin. These are made in India, and unfortunately most of the stuff that's made in India anymore they don't really care about their finished product. So if you buy a set like this, my recommendation to you is to pull the top off of it and then just clean up the slots a little bit. I mean, this is just a little diamond file. You can see, hopefully, there's little raised edges on it. You know, in the machinist world, this is called deburring. So clean up all your collet ends. And then it's really smooth. When you open and close it, you don't have any high spots, because the high spots will cause it to not. Okay, these are 3 other types of pin vises. You know, you can find these types of things in places on the internet. They have a flip over collet, so you can different size. Both ends are like that, so you have four sizes of collets. This is another type you can buy on the internet, and I don't think they have removable collets. But they're single collets. So it's one size, and this one's very tiny. The other end's quite a bit bigger. And then there's one other style you can buy single, which is this style. And this is basically the style that I started out with when I first discovered how well they worked. You know, and then you can do various things to them to make them more suited for your needs. The bad thing about the contemporary ones that you buy of these is the hole size in the. And what I'll do with my pin vises, once I decide these are ones I'm going to use for clearance on my grinding wheel, my grinding machine, I'll typically cut them off. This particular pin vise, I couldn't tell you how many years I've been using it. Probably at least 30, maybe longer. And this is basically one of these cut off. It's just, for one thing, it's easier to handle. You don't have all the excess, the other end hanging off and stuff. So, you know, it's not that big a deal to cut them. Okay, now why you want to use a pin vise This is just a diamond drill shank, or a diamond drill. I'm going to have to put it in the other end. That's the pin. Oops. Get it tightened up. Okay, that's the pin. I make all my beads around the hole. In fact, I built my studio around the hole. I've been doing things for many years, but all my beads are made around the hole. So this gives you a base for your bead blank to go on. This is a piece of jet. It's just got a hole in it that goes on your pin vise. So when your piece of stone's spinning, this spins with the piece of stone. And any abrasion that's going to happen happens to the jet, not your piece of stone.